What's up, what's up? We're back with another episode of Kid with a Cassette, the show where we dive into the minds of musicians, influencers, and people who are making a positive impact on the world. Today we had the absolute pleasure of talking with V4Vanquish. V4Vanquish has been steadily rising amongst the Australian landscape. I first met Jacob back in January of 2018. I was struck by his humble attitude towards music, his dedication, and the dope show he put on for the audience. Jacob has since amassed over 100,000 plays on his song with Praxi, Bring It Back, as well as banger after banger with tracks like Storm and Leave Me the Fuck Alone. This is the V4Vanquish interview. Well, thank you, Jacob, for coming on the show. You know, we go back a little bit, what, about 3 years now, so can you tell me a little bit about your sort of musical upbringing, your childhood, where you're from?
I've kind of been everywhere. I was born in Young, New South Wales, like a little town, and near Batemans Bay, which is where I moved. And then I was like 3 there, and then we moved up to another place called Ballina, and that's where I met, actually, funnily enough, a couple of my friends who I'm still friends with now. But I was only there for 1.5 years or 2 years, and then I moved up to Yeppoon, which is on the north coast of Queensland. And I was there from like grade 5. And I moved from Yeppoon after going to school there to Dalby, which is a shit house of a town out in middle of Queensland. 3 hours inland from Brisbane. Fucking shit town, bro. Don't go there. Good people, but fuck, it's butt fuck. And then from Dalby, dude, I moved back to Ballina, and that's when I met some of the best people in my life right now, which is really cool. So I'm currently living with 2 of them. As you know, Pastor, shouts out Pastor, that boy insane, forever a friend, forever brother. And we've got another one coming down to the new house that we're currently in, Younger Vita, or as you and I know him as Morgan. And yeah, he'll be here literally in 4 days, I believe.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to get Morgan on the show. That's going to be an upcoming interview that we've got planned, so it's pretty exciting. But I kind of want to go back to those early SoundCloud days, if you'll let me in on that. Can you tell me about the story of you making your first song, sort of what got you into that experience?
Jesus Christ, that's a long time ago. I mean, I started rapping when I was like 15. I really got into music a lot more. My brother used to listen to a lot of 360 and Pez, which is like some really good Aussie artists, especially from back in the day. They're still making music, but I haven't really kept up with them. Then I moved once I moved to Ballina and met Pastor, he was a massive fan of Logic and got me into Logic. And I used to spit daily, like without hesitation. I would listen to a Logic song at least once a day. And I'd be on Genius, bro. I'd be on Genius, like memorizing his shit, trying to get the syllables down pat, you know? And that was like a hectic part of like my music career kind of thing, like learning how shit works, syllable wise and like rapping wise. Logic really helped me with that. So shouts out him. And then kind of moved into the X and Ski era towards the end of like 2016, started 2017. Me and Yongo Vita got really into X and Ski, and we kind of had the vision of becoming, you know, the X and Ski of Ballina. You know, as fucking dumb as that sounds now saying it, it was like our vision, bro. We were like, fuck, no one else in that area is doing this shit. Let's do it. Let's have a crack at it. And we did. And so we made some fuck shit songs, made some fucking absolute terrible songs, bro. And that whole X and Ski sort of mentality, we're just so excited to just start doing shit. We were listening to them on the daily, and it went from me listening to Logic to just listening to Ski, rapping stupid fucking bars about shows and shit. And we just loved it. We just absolutely fucking loved it. And so Govita, Pastor, and I had the idea come together. Pastor had the mic. Oh, we started out with the Guitar Hero mic, bro. Humble beginnings, man. Humble beginnings. But bro, we would fucking get into my room. Pastor would sit down at my desk on my shitty PC or his laptop, and anyway, they would just take turns on the mic. And how we set up the microphone was like, you can picture like a door, right, that would lead out of my room. We had the microphone from the PC going through the door, over the top of the door, hanging down, so it was hanging like this. Yeah, you feel me? And then we had, so that it was literally just a cord and a mic, and then we threw a doona over the top of ourselves, and we would just be in there, you know, trying our fucking best to spit some stupid shit.
Some timber.
But, like, the funny thing is, yes, some timber, bro. But we would have our phones in there too, like, looking at the lyrics, so I fucking try to spit. Humble beginnings, bro. I'll never forget those days. Those days, I have videos of like Morgan doing his little leg dance every time he fucking raps, man. Like, that shit, so funny, so funny. I got videos on my phone of that kid just trying to spit, and it's so good. Thankfully, Pastor learning to mix and master, which made life fucking easy for us. Because he still does all my shit to this day. I'm very glad that they're both here to help me out. It's very good.
Yeah, no, agreed. Like, when I first stumbled across your music way back when, I was quite surprised because it was when I was going through my sort of ex-ski era, you know, and there was nobody in Australia, like, that's popping off sort of doing that shit. So you kind of went in already with that sort of musician mindset, you know, of the untapped territory. So that's super dope, man.
Yeah, it was cool. We knew that, like, everybody's doing Aussie shit. Everybody's rapping about smoking bongs and growing up in West Sydney, which, like, is fine. You rap about what you live. But, like, me and Govita were like, we got to try this, like, American shit. And we got to come in and, like, bring sort of, like, the LA-esque to Australia and just make some fucking fire shit. I think over time we've kind of split into our own lanes. Morgan, he still does like his rap shit every now and then. He's like trying to blow up on TikTok now with like all these remixes and shit. That boy putting in work, bro. If you haven't seen his TikTok, you got to go check it out. Like at least, I don't know, he's got like 20 of them. Man's going absolutely gnarly. Like someone will drop a song and within that afternoon he'll have the remix up on TikTok. Right? Putting in work. He deserves to fucking get to where he wants to be.
Yeah, agreed, man. One sort of thing that kind of goes into what I was saying before. I mean, it's obvious that even today, you know, you've got that sort of ski mask, the slump god, you know, flow going on, but it's got that your own sort of twist to it, the own secret sauce. Can I ask you about sort of the impact that XXXTentacion's passing had on you?
Oh fuck, dude, that shit was devastating to me. Oh my god, it was like not only just to me, but like Pastor, I know it affected like fucking Morgan, bro. I have other friends at school like Moiso or Axiom. I fucking wouldn't know him, but I called that boy the morning of because like fuck, I woke up for school at like 7:40 and my bus got there at like 8:03, so I only had like 20 minutes to get ready that morning. And I woke up and the first thing I saw was like XXXTentacion shot, and I was like, oh fuck, you know, I thought I was like dreaming. I was like, bro, for fuck's sake. I get on Twitter and I'm refreshing shit. I'm just refreshing. Fucking seconds before I got to leave to go to the bus. Almost missed the bus that day too. Fuck, it was bad. I was like, yeah, they confirmed X's passing and shit. And I was like, bro, I was cut. I didn't cry on the bus. I was like, oh fuck, I can't cry on the bus. But bro, I had 17 on repeat the entire day in my headphones. Like I was just listening to that shit. I was so sad. I got to school and called Axiom and I was just crying. I was like, bro, what the fuck? I just couldn't believe it. Just could not fucking believe it. Like one of our favorite people just fucking diminished, bro. It was so sad. And that's when that boy started, he was doing work for the community that he was in and the world for his music. And to see like him go at my age now, like I'm 20 now, like that's when he went. I have not done enough in my life, you know, for him to be doing what he was doing. I can't even like fathom the things that he could be doing right now if he was still here. Like he would be number one. He would be number one for sure. And he'd be helping so many people, not just with his music, but like with his helping hand challenge and shit, bro. Like he was putting in major fucking work for his community, his people.
Down the bottle, little bitch, I drown my sorrows. Why the fuck you think I'm working at a liquor store full throttle like the Titanic? Going down on a hoe, there's no need to panic. No ice on the road, okay. I saw my soul couldn't leave me alone for one more minute, now that's on you. Raise that flag, get back, get CC, give me a bottle of Jack or two.
Wanna grab me a beer? Oh, thanks, boy. Yeah. Oh, delivery. Thanks, buddy.
Yeah, you know what? If we're doing this, give me a second. I'm gonna go grab it.
I'll go for it, bro. Go for it. We drinking in this bitch now. Fuck it. I'm sorry for the impromptu interruption, but you know my boy had a beer in his hand. So.
Oh man, I got a vodka citrus mixed drink.
Lovely. That's a double black, isn't it?
Yeah, double black.
Yeah.
I honestly feel like X's passing is going to be one of those things, you know, where it's sort of everybody remembers where they were when they heard the news. I was walking into school and I remember my buddy just goes, oh, X is being shot. I remember I was sitting down and we had this like whole school parade. I was like on my phone refreshing and then just gone. And I remember as soon as I read that, I went on Spotify and I made a playlist called Rest in Peace X. and it was a lot of the like 17, bit of the slower question mark songs, and then I made another playlist called Rest in Power, and it was all of the fucking just
all the hard shit,
all the good shit, my dude. But but yeah, sort of going off that, I'm very curious to hear about the story of Bring It Back, because I remember when that shit came out, that was bumping. I had that going 4 or 5 times a day for at least 2 weeks. I want to kind of know the story about how you met Praxi and sort of delve into that a little more.
Praxi, first of all, is just like a really, really fucking cool guy. Bro is very intellectual. He's very smart with his music as well. He's educated. Like, he is an educated guy. He's really cool. We first spoke when I literally just asked him to jump on the track. It was like, first thing I said to him, I'm pretty sure. I was like, yo, are you down to do this? Because he knew me and he knew Younger Vita from commenting on his videos. Like, we watched his YouTube tutorials for so long, and just randomly I just asked him, and he was so down, and I was like, fuck yeah. And Praxi's the type of guy to only work with people that like he believes in or like respects you know what I mean? It's got to be a mutual respect there. Like, I only know like 2 other underground sort of people that he's worked with. One is Lex Bratcher, and the other one is on the tip of my tongue that I can't fucking remember the name of. But super cool dude. It's funny, he takes a hell of a long time to reply sometimes, and he'll leave you on red, but that's because he's thinking about what he wants to say to you, because he doesn't want to, like, he doesn't want to rush into a conversation, especially if it's about music. Like, I remember he left me on red for like 3 days, and I would send him like question marks going, yo, what the fuck? And he's like, bro, just chill. Like, I'm just thinking about what to say. I'm like, okay, I respect that. And that was like when I was young. I was younger, and I didn't really understand patience and shit. So he taught me a lot about that, to be honest. I was like, oh, fuck, this really isn't like a game to him. This is his profession, because like at that time he had 200k subs, and he's forever been growing. So like, he can't rush into shit that he doesn't want to rush into or whatever. And I respect that a lot. Bring It Back kind of came about just literally, as I said, through asking him. Younger Vita and I made a song to, I think, a beat of his, which was, that was a long time ago.
That was
and
Timber.
He commented on that. And I, like, a couple years after we released that, I messaged him and I was like, you remember Younger Vita? Like, can we make a song together? And he's like, yeah, for sure. So that's going to be in the works soon, I hope. I was like, do you remember? And he's like, yeah, he was on Timber. And then he sent me the lyrics, Vanquish a motherfucking maniac. And I was like, no, there's no way he actually like knows the lyrics to this song. He does. It's hilarious. It's so good. But yeah, so he commented on that track. And I think that kind of set in stone that like he actually believes in what we're doing, And I found this Matthias Tyner beat, and I was like, this shit slaps. It kind of like, the beat is kind of upbeat. It's a banger, but like with us two on it, especially him, I feel like you get like 2010, 2012 like rap vibes. You know what I mean? It's not like an up to date song, which I think is really cool, especially like linking that to lyrics, linking it back to the name, like bring it back to the old days. It's a banger of a song.
Yeah, and I mean that transcends not just through the musical, but like the lyrics themselves. When he says, Galileo putting stars on the map, taking it way back, but
taking it way back, bro. He's unreal. He's a really cool lyricist as well.
Something that I kind of wanted to go off is know a little bit about your sort of writing process, because every fucking song you drop, you've just got banger after fucking banger. You've got these bars that are just straight heat. So I just kind of want to know a little bit about those.
I mean, it's changed over time. Back in the day, like, I'm not on the right account. All right, you see that? You don't have to like see it, but like just watch. They're all songs. They're all songs that I wrote, and they'd be from 2 years ago plus, because I don't write anymore.
Not at all?
No.
Do you have like a ghostwriter now, or are you just doing like freestyles?
Yeah. Not that I can't freestyle like off the rip. Like, you ask me to freestyle now, I'll turn my PC off and go cry. I can't do it. But if I'm chilling either by myself or with Pastor, and I got that beat on, I'll loop like 20 seconds and I'll freestyle either a melody or like a flow. I'll freestyle a flow, and then once I got the flow, I turn that into like mumbling, and then I mumble words, and then it gets better and better, and then it gets better and better, and I got a bang. That's it. That's currently the process. It's just, you keep going until you get it, and that's literally what I've done. I haven't written anything. The only time I've written lyrics now is when I've got the song and people want lyrics for it. So I type out the lyrics for them and I put it on Genius, or I send it to whoever wants it.
Yeah, man. Because I know as well, kind of going off that, a lot of people would want to work with you because, as I said, nobody's doing this kind of shit in Australia, You're in your own lane, you're consistently racking up numbers, and it's just slowly growing over time. So, if somebody was looking to collaborate with you, what would you sort of be looking for? Or would you just say, fuck off?
One of the worst things you can do is hit me up and kind of demand a feature. don't do that. You're getting blocked. Look, qualities, fuck. Dude, if you got potential, like, I'll definitely work, you know, because I feel like people who saw potential in me have worked with me. Like, bro, I got a song with Killbunk and he blowing up, like, insanely right now, you feel me? Praxi is already quite big, bro, and we've done a song together. So if you got potential, like that's it. That's it. You can only get better from where you are, you know what I mean? And if you go backwards, that's just your own fault. Like, you're not working hard enough. So if they're a smaller artist and they simply want your name on the song, like, because they just want the name on your song, I'm gonna charge you. It is what it is. I should be charging everyone. I usually don't though. Like, that's just like I just don't. If I don't know them, I will. If they're my friends, I'll definitely, like, online friends. If they're my IRL friends, I ain't charging you. But if they're online friends, like, I'm discounting, you know? It depends how well I know you as well. You know what I mean? But I'm not going to charge someone. Say that someone comes up, it's like their second ever song. I'm not going to say, yeah, $150 and I'll fucking jump on. I'm just going to say, look, you're not ready yet. And I'm not going to jump on your song at the moment. Because there's no point in outshining someone that small. You know what I mean? If they're a bigger artist, like that, it's probably the best thing. Like, if you can get on a song with a bigger artist and you outshine them on their song, that pays for you. You don't have to worry about being actually paid. You know, you get clout from that. Just fucking have potential and grind. You see the grind and then it will work.
We don't fall like that. Yo, where the fuck the beat go like my thighs? Bring it back, bitch.
Bring it back, bring it back, bring it back, ayy. Galileo putting stars on the map, ayy. Ain't sweet, no bees in the trap. I go get the money now, tell me where it at, ayy. Better know.
Yeah, man. So, for example, if, you know, sort of going off what you just said, when you work on a track with somebody, are you going in with the mindset of, I need to make sure whenever somebody listens to this fucking song, they're gonna leave knowing that V4Vanquish has spit the hardest verse on this man's discography? Or do you kind of try to reel it back and play off each other's creative strengths?
I'm fucking that shit up. I don't care. If they want me on it that bad, I'm gonna be on it. I'm gonna be on it good. The only person that I feel like can really outshine me or match me, like, that's my level at the moment, is Arso. ARSX. That kid, he's fucking insane. We got a tape coming at the end of this year as well, so keep an eye out for that. He's insane. And this tape is gonna be fucking good. So you just wait and see. You're gonna really fucking like it, bro. You're gonna really like it. We got all sorts of songs on this bitch.
Is a Soapy Boy tailored?
Oh, look. It is. Trust me, it is.
Sort of going off what you said before that I was going to touch on, I want to know about that song with Kill, because
I met Bunk through Tokyo, funnily enough. Fucking in Tokyo's old server, which is now just gone. He likes to keep to himself quite a bit, though. I used to be pretty close with him, in a sense. Like, I would talk to him quite often on Discord, but ever since I kind of just got off the Discord wave, we lost contact and shit like that. Same with, like, a lot of people. I lost contact with a lot of people after I kind of just hopped off that Discord wave. But bro, he was really cool. Like, I'm quite good friends with his friend Nico, and he hit Bunk up and said, oh, you should do a song with V4. Like, he's pretty good. Like, he's chilling. And Bunk was like, fuck yeah, righto. And that was like when my manager just started managing me, I believe. I don't know if you've met Jacob or know anything about Jacob.
I do know a little bit about Jacob. Yeah, I've met him.
Bro, he's fucking insane.
I remember one time I was trying to ask you, like, when I was a little youngin', when I say little youngin', like 2 years ago, I was trying to get a feature and you weren't responding, so I went to fucking Jacob.
Oh no. Jesus.
But no, I totally get why. I was fucking gross. I was making these like horrible little rap things, but now I'm doing like psychedelic rock, and that's kind of cool. But
that is very fucking cool.
I never do. You know, I've always been following you from afar. You know.
Nah, that's alright, bro. We'll always be friends. Don't worry about that. I've got corona from the jab. You know, they literally just gave me coronavirus today. So
yeah, tell me about coronavirus actually while we're at it.
Currently down here in Sydney, we're just locked down and fucked up. You know, it's not great. My arm hurts like a bitch as well after that. Yeah, Sydney's fucked up. Not you. You're pretty cool, but like the place is pretty fucked up. Like, we can't do anything, bro. I'm very lucky that I work at a liquor store, so I can actually go to work still, because Australians are alcoholics, as you know.
Where's my fucking little
exactly. See, so alcohol's essential. So luckily, I'm still making a pretty penny just by working. Because if I didn't, I'd be fucked. I'd be so fucked. And it's no fun. Like, bro, I can't go to the clubs, can't go to the bar and have a drink with my boys and play pool. It's just shit. Like, social life has just been gone for like 2.5 years. Terrible.
Going back to the old school days, I want to hear a little bit about your first performance.
Fuck. Brisbane. Yeah. Avery Harden, shout out you. You're fucking awesome. He hit me up and wanted me to open for him at Brisbane. He's an artist from LA that you're very well known with.
He's going to be coming on the show soon as well.
Very keen for that. Very keen for that. He's got some really nice music. Bro's smart with his lyrics. Bro's smart with his like songs, like song choice. The way that he makes shit is really, really cool. He's always pushing for music videos, which is massive. Something that I got to do, but just too lazy. He's very cool. Anyway, he invited me to a show after flying to Australia, and I performed in front of like 5 people, including the cast that was there to fucking help set up. We had Pastor on the DJ decks, bro. We had Avery Harden nowhere near the fucking venue.
Yeah, wasn't he in fucking Gold Coast or something?
He flew into the Gold Coast and had to get a $300 Uber and was about 4 hours late for his own fucking show. But bro, it was fun, you know. Like I had my first couple of bangers that were out, like Portal Gun and Fuck Exams and shit, which I was actually pretty proud of back then because they were the first actual sounding like songs. I didn't say good sounding, I said they sounded like songs, which was cool to me because it was like I knew that I was finally taking a good step to like start making songs, you know what I mean? It's always good. I ever since starting have like always thought about shit where like I level up and I can feel when I've leveled up, which is really fucking cool. And making those first 2 songs like Portal Gun and Fuck Exams, I leveled up that time, you know, because they were like my first decent sounding songs. And I leveled up again with Bring It Back for sure. I fucking like that was peak for me. I did really well on that song. My flows on that were disgusting for that time. That was my next like proper level up. I spat well on that song. Spat really well. So I was proud of that. I kind of released a shitty album after that we ended up deleting because we just weren't ready. It was kind of one of those things where like we just kind of wanted to make something else other than just a single or something like that. So I just put a little bit of effort in, not even much, and threw in like 12 songs.
Should I throw the video up on the screen of just me at the front row just like going away?
You definitely can. Like honestly, yeah. So I kind of drifted off, but back to that show. That was the first time meeting you, yeah?
Yeah, that would have been when we first met. We talked a little bit before. It was when I was in like my like rap phase.
I think you were wearing a red Bape hoodie.
I was, yeah.
And I remember, did you have a friend there?
Yeah, I brought the girl with me.
You brought a girl with you. I remember that. That was funny. That was really funny.
That was pretty funny.
Me and Pastor were laughing about that. We were like, damn, you brought a girl with him. That's fire. It's so hard. Bro, bring that clip up. Like that's some funny fuck shit, right?
It's literally me going like this, like rapping along to the lyrics, and everybody else, there's like 2 other people there, and they're like the fucking parents of the kids.
I performed that night literally like for you, and that's it. It was hilarious.
But yeah,
fuck, that was funny, bro. That night was so funny. I remember we had to shut the place down at 10 because of the noise restrictions from apartment blocks. Like literally the apartments next to us would have called the fucking cops on us for playing music. And we were like, okay, let's sit outside and wait for Avery. And I think he got there at like 10:45 or something.
Yeah, and it was literally, I think, only just me and you and Pastor because everybody else rocked out because it was like...
Yeah, it was getting way too late.
Yeah.
We were in the valley, bro. Like, fuck, we could have got stabbed.
Yeah, I know. Fucking... And it was just me, you, and I think...
Like, just some randos. I think a couple people from the place that like set it up stayed. Because then we walked down the street and then we got like a little crowd together, like of random people. I know like people sitting down at the restaurants eating were like looking over and shit. But we actually had like a crowd of like, I don't know, 15 people and like 6 of them were just random skaters and shit. And they were just listening to Avery play music over a fucking Yui boom, just spitting. And no one could hear him because the valley's just full of fucking clubs and just 808s just banging and shit. And he's just over there. And I'm just like, yeah, this is fire. This is what I came to Brisbane for.
Yeah, you can see the video on screen of him rapping, Jacob standing next to him. So there you go.
He's hating on my mojo. Oh, you niggas praying for my mojo? Stop saying you niggas that got to. Okay. Whoa. I'm back at it again.
But yeah, can you tell me a little bit more about this mixtape that you mentioned before that you have in the works?
Oh shit, the one with Arso. Have you heard the song Lift?
Yeah, the one with the car.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir. So that was a combined song of him and mine, and that's like literally my favorite song I've ever made. Like to this day, that is my favorite song. Fuck, we killed it. Like, nah, stop playing with me. Like, that's seriously like contender of best song of Australia this year. Like, it's so good. It's so fucking good, and I don't know. I feel like it definitely deserves to get a bit more recognition than what it has. I feel like if it got on TikTok, game over. Like, we are blowing up off that shit, bro. That bitch got some fangs for her canines. Bite me, bitch. Oh, like, come on, you can't see some TikTok thought do a dance to that? No. But this tape coming up, it's just something that we got. You know, we got a couple little songs in the works and shit. Probably gonna try to get Wave High on a song. Try to get Sad Friend on a song and just have it bang, bro. We got a little cypher on there. Hopefully gonna get Zetsu. We've basically got like 3 rap songs already. We're going to try to make a pop song as well and some punk rock, which is really fucking cool.
That's fucking sick.
Like some MGK type shit.
Yeah, that's fucking wicked, man.
Hell excited.
Awesome. Well, the last question that I have for you, my good sir. You could give a piece of advice for somebody who is starting out their music career, fresh out the fucking womb or whatever you want to call it.
Guitar Hero mic in hand.
Yeah, cock in hand, you know. Fucking Guitar Hero drumsticks in the left. What's a piece of advice that you would give them?
I mean, shit. Have fun with it. Just have fun, bro. That's literally my advice. If I could speak to myself back in 2017 and be like, just keep having fun, keep making music with Morgan, keep using past this shitty fucking same 808 beat, you know, have fun.
Well, thank you, Jacob, for coming on the show.
No problem.
Is there anything you want to say to anybody before we sign off?
Shout out everyone that's helping me. Fucking shout out Jacob. Shout out you for doing this. Shout out Pastor. Shout out Coop. He's gonna hopefully be on some drums for this pop punk shit. He's got an electric guitar set. I mean, fucking drum set, sorry. Hopefully we can get him on some drums. Shout out Younger Vita. Can't wait to come and see you once you get here, bro. Fucking been a minute. Shout out to everyone back home who's actually still supporting me. And when I do blow up and you're not supporting me, suck my dick, pussy.
When I got drip, living on no bitch, stupid, watching King on the Fitbit, fucking the bro. Got demons in my soul, but I got some of them though. I'm on the run. Funny motherfuckers, bitch. I get it done. Yeah, she give me sloppy toppy, bitch.
If you're an aspiring artist and wish to be featured on an episode, email me at kidwithacassette@gmail.com and I'll respond as quickly as I can.
Holy riches in a grave, ho. I can't get it out of me. I suffer in the day, ho. Silently awaiting me is freedom on a death row. Caught up in my shit, they get your name down on the death note.